I would describe my work as kinetic art, and it's very linear. I watched a film about 10 years ago now, and the film was called Fracture. It was a Hollywood film. There was something which grabbed me. The leading actor was an engineer, and he had his sort of workshop in his house, and he had this machine, and he put a ball onto this machine, and it rolled through this sort of a series of different parts. I thought, wow, that looks fascinating. And then it opened me up into a whole world of of rolling ball sculptures, which I'd never really heard of before. And I thought, I'd love to make one of those. I'm not really conscious of communicating a message as such. I just want people to enjoy what they see, stop, look, reflect, and enjoy something as simple as gravity in such a visually interesting way. What inspires me to do my work, I would say I love building things. And I think when people create art, I think they sometimes try and fill a void. And that void for me is living in this digital world. I want to build something that I can stand back from and look at and enjoy. And it moves as well, which I love. And it also inspires me that, people are captivated by it, when they stand and look at my work, and that is inspiration to build another one. As far as the concept goes, it might be a brief, something that's been specifically asked of me. If it's commission, then that part has been taken care of for me. But if I have sort of free reign, then there's quite often the science is, of course, very inspirational. I don't think that there's enough marriage between sort of art and science in the world. They always seem to be very separate, which is a shame because they needn't be. Emotionally speaking, I don't know, I zone out quite a lot and just get really absorbed, which is nice. It's my little whimsical world of trying to work out and imagine how the balls are going to behave with certain bits of track, and it's absorbing. Do I have a favourite piece? I would say probably the kinetic lungs that I built. It was quite large in scale, and it was a very intensive build. It took sort of 6 months of morning, noon and night, and I was very proud of it. I quite like to work with some kind of theme involved. Not always, but sometimes, and so that will quite often dictate how I start. I have a notebook which I do lots of scribbles, but I can never really design a piece in intricate detail, just the concept or a very rough visual idea. Then I start to build a frame, and then I start to construct a lifting mechanism which will take the balls from the bottom up to the top. Then I start sort of adding more strengthening support, so I've got something to weld to. And it's great because it means that it sort of goes through a process of evolving rather than being designed, and then it just sort of builds and builds and builds, and at some point, when it's working properly and it's finished, it's finished.